Data warehouse. Data warehouse is a centralized large storage system. The data is collected from database, flat files, CRM, ERP systems. First, we collect the data from that, then clean and transform and store it for analysis and decision making. The first type is data extraction. Collect the data from various sources like database, flat files, web pages, cloud. The types of data extraction is full extraction and incremental extraction. Retrieve all data from source every time. For example, sales record of company every night load into data warehouse. Incremental extraction. Retrieve only the change or newly added data since the last extraction. The important point in data extraction is incremental extraction is faster than full extraction. Tools: Informatica, Talent, Apache NIFI, SSIS are the tools of data extraction. The next type is data cleaning, the process of detecting and correcting errors or inconsistency in the data to improve its quality. The common issues fixed during the cleaning is missing value, it means a null value, duplicate record, incorrect data formats, spelling error or inconsistency naming, outliers or irrelevant data. The next is technique. Imputation, filling missing value using a mean median mode method. Duplication, removing duplicate. Normalization, standardizing data format. And validation, checking a data type's range and the referential integrity. The next part is data transformation. Converting data from its sources format into a format suitable for analysis or loading into a data warehouse. Types of data transformation is changing format like date, month, year to year, month, date. Second is aggregation. Sum, average and count are the aggregations. Third is derivation, creating a new calculate fields like profit is equal to sales minus cost. This is the example of derivation. The next is joining, combining the multiple tables. Filtering, removing unwanted data. And last one is encoding, text into numerical. The fourth part is data loading, inserting the transformed data into a target system, usually a data warehouse or a data mart. The types of data loading is initial loading, loading data from the first time. Incremental load, loading only the update or a new data. And the third is full refresh, replacing old data with a new data. The next is metadata. Metadata is a data about data, describe the structure, origin, meaning of data. The types of metadata is business metadata, meaning, purpose and rules. For example, customer ID represents the unique customer identification number. The next type is technical metadata. Database name, table name, data types. For example, customer ID, integer 10 and primary key. The third is operational metadata. Information about data load, update times and the source details. There are some important points of metadata. Metadata helps in the understand, managing and maintaining data. The next is stored in metadata is repository. Data dictionary is a type of metadata. The next part is data cube, multidimensional representation of data used in OLAP, online analytical processing system, for a fast analysis. Components of data cube is dimension, perspective like time, product, region. The second component is facts, measurable data, sales, amount, profit. The component of data cube, third is measure, numerical values stored in the cube. For example, company can analyze sales by time into product into region by using 3D data cube. Operation on data cube. First is slice. fixing one dimension sales in 2020. Dice. This is a slice and this is a dice. Dice is selecting multiple dimensions. For example, sales product A in Asia 2020. The next is roll up, aggregating data. For example, monthly and quarterly. Fourth is drill down, viewing a detailed data like yearly, monthly, daily. The next part is data mart, subset of data warehouse focusing on a specific area of business area or depth. For example, sales, HR, finance. Data mart is easier to manage than full warehouse. The types of data mart: dependent data mart and independent data mart. Creating from an existing data warehouse, it means a dependent data mart. Independent data mart means creating a directly from operational system. For example, bank might have a separate data marts for the loans, credit cards and customer service. Here is some important point of data warehouse and data mart. Data warehouse is a enterprise level and data mart is a departmental level. The last is data models. Data models define the how data is structured, stored and related within a database. Supports the OLAP and data cube. The types of data models is conceptual model. High level overview shows the main entities and relationship. Logical model, details of attribute, primary, origin key and relationship. And the third is physical model, actual implementation in the database with the table, columns and index. Common data models, hierarchical model, data in tree structure like parent and child. Network model, complex to many and many relationship. Relational model, use tables most common.